Sorry about that, guys. We were having some technical troubles. God, sorry. We're in it now, though. So hopefully you can hear me now. U.S. market is opened. I'm sorry. Let me catch you up to what I was saying. U.S. market is open and we're moving to the upside here. Got a nice little pop here to the upside, but we are not taking this trade. Almost always, you'll get an initial open from the U.S. market at 8:30 Central Time. Excuse me, about 8:45 are when the big boys step in. So you'll usually see a strong reversal from that point. Could be a day trade, could be a scalp trade. We treat it as a scalp here on the channel. We look for bigger day and swing trades with some of my technical strategies that I've been giving out. Go check out the channel, by the way. Now that we're talking about it, go over here, check out the channel. Subscribe to the channel. From there, you can click on links or to the description of the channel. You can get my free Discord, my VIP Discord, AnthonyLeeCrypto.com. I'm giving out some killer strategies, some almost guaranteed, nothing's guaranteed in Bitcoin, but really strong strategies that I rely heavily upon for my day and swing trades. But go join that. I give you my live trades. I give you my updates, take profit, stop losses, all that good stuff. You do not want to miss out on this VIP community. Anyway, looking back at the charts here, and I'm sorry you probably hear my phone dinging over here. I've got my notifications on today because I'm expecting a text from a good friend in a bit. He is bringing me a turkey for Thanksgiving. Every year he goes to Central Barbecue in Memphis, and I'm in Mississippi, but he brings back a turkey for Thanksgiving, and I get one, and I'm lucky enough to have made his list. But this turkey is fantastic. You've never had anything like it, so um, waiting to hear when we can meet up today and get that. So I'm really looking forward to that. But we're going to get through this trade here this morning. Hopefully we get a trade set up. We've got a couple of technical targets that we're looking for. I'll show those to you. That's not giving away too much. But we're looking for these couple of technical targets, either to come up to the 618. Here about 88, kind of between 88.3 and 89K, somewhere in there. 88.3 to 89.3 is my big red box. That's my short zone I'm looking for. And down below, my first long zone I'm looking for is here. Got a lot of confluence here. Just below the golden pocket to the downside, we've got the CME gap. Got the 786. We've got a daily support level. We've got a daily naked point of control here, and we've got the point of control of the larger range, which goes back to February of this year. We had a range, a 3-month range here, and that's the point of control. So whole lot of confluence here. This is what I'm looking for along. Probably what I'm looking for, and don't hold me to this. We will react. I don't care if it goes up or down. We'll long or short accordingly, but probably going to kind of get a little bit of a move up here. I don't know how high, and then at 845 work our way down here, and that's where we're going to look to long. Okay, hopefully it plays out that way on stream and we can get a trade in here. We shall see. I'll be here with you though. So this is a no trade for me right now. We are not trading this. How's the music? I guess we can hear it. There it goes. Let me know how the music is. Let me know if it's too loud or if it's too low. I like a little bit of music on these live streams, so let me know what you think. Sorry I was running a little late. I was kind of rushed getting in here, so I'm literally looking at the chart just like you are. I got up this morning about 4 o'clock Central Time. That's where I'm on Central Time, and looked, but I just got back from the gym. Ran a little longer at the gym today, doing legs. They always take a little bit longer. I always think I can rush through them, but I never can. So let's see what we got going in the chat here. Somebody let me know how the music is, and if you have any questions while we wait for this 8:45. Music sounds good. All right, great. Got my little coffee going this morning. Second round of coffee. Already had a protein shake. Let me see. Let me check out the VIP chat over here. Oh, nice. Went to the gym too. Would you work? Yeah, all right. A little back and arms day. Okay. I did some back and arms yesterday, actually. I went on Sunday. I don't usually go on Sunday, but I know the gym will be closed on Thursday, so I wanted to be sure I could get in my workouts. I try to get in 6 workouts per week. Yeah. Diet's pretty clean. Actually, most of you don't know this, but I was a personal trainer for 20 years. Kat said she worked back this morning and biceps. Get the gun show going. Yep, good. And show the backside. That's hard to see. I'll get you some pictures later. Yeah, we could certainly do a fitness stream sometime if those of you are interested. Nutrition, yeah, that's right. Nutrition is key. Good questions. Keep them coming. Nutrition is key. Let's see if I can find something for you guys. All right. Let's see if I can find a little picture here. It's kind of hard to see me on this little teeny tiny camera. I got to finagle it a little back so you can see a little better. Here you go. A little from my training days here. I'm running a little slow. I know. I'm sorry. What is today? 11/24. All right, a little from my training days, guys. This is what we work with every morning. Getting a little chest and arms going. So let me know if you have any fitness questions. We will take a look at those and go through them. I did this for 20 years. I own my own gym. I just retired. I've been training for 20 years and I've been trading crypto for about 10, and I just sold my gym and retired to full-time trade. So you got me full-time now. This is just part-time now. So not even part-time. That's just leisure time. All right, coming up on 8:40. Already starting to get that move down, so we might get a reversal back to the upside. Either way, we're going to watch for a fast, strong reaction at 8:45 or 8:46. Sometimes they're a little slow getting going in the morning. They take an extra sip of coffee before they hit that buy or sell button, but we're going to take a look. Had some nice, there's a little different weekend too. If you look, most weekends just trend sideways within a range just like this, and then late into Sunday or Monday it'll break out, and it's almost always a fake out to Monday to Tuesday go the opposite way. But we actually broke up out of here early Saturday, really kind of midday Saturday and into Sunday. So I'm actually looking for a reversal here today. I'm looking to come to the downside. I'm going to look, and of course they can do whatever they want. I'm going to look to at least come take this weekend low right here. You almost always take the high and the low. If not, coming down and taking this wick right there that was left by the U.S. on Friday. I don't think we come down and take this full low yet. I just don't think we get that. We could get that today, but I'm ultimately looking for a reversal to the upside this week as we progress later into the week. But I do think we come down and probably take these. I think we take these, period. Will we come take this high right here first and then come down, or will we take these, at least this one, possibly this one first and then go up? I do think we take it to the both sides this week. I think this is going to be a range week. It's Thanksgiving week. Holiday weeks typically, especially as you get closer to the holiday, which is Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday should be a pretty low volatility day. Whichever side is strongest, it should just trend in that direction. And go check out my Thanksgiving video that I posted, I think on Saturday. Go check that video out, and I'll show you what we look for. I'll kind of tell you. We're looking for the last 4 Saturdays I showed, and we got about a 5% pump each of the last 4 Thanksgivings. And so we're kind of looking for that again. So in order to get that, we probably want to see a little trend to the downside, sweep some of this liquidity, and then trend up throughout the rest of the week. And what we're going to look for, let me zoom out here, show you a little market cipher. We'll switch to the 4-hour. We covered this in the video. Go watch it more in detail. Okay, we already got it. So we already got this red dot. What we're looking for, and this is played out every single time. Doesn't mean it has to this time, but this is what I'm looking for, and I'll watch for reaction. We got the red dot here, okay, on the 4-hour. We got that in the last period. So what we're looking for now is to come down, and every single time this comes down, momentum comes down, however low it comes down, and when it swoops back up, VWAP comes down, swoops back up, breaks the 0 line, you get a green dot. Either the Tuesday or Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and every single time we've had a trend up to at least to 4% or more. The average was about 5%, but every single time on that green dot. And the reason being that shows right before Thanksgiving, right for the holiday when volume is lowest. That show, if we get the green dot, that shows that the bulls are kind of stepping in to make a move, and it's a low volume, so there's not many bears in the way. So it just kind of, it's not a fast move up. It just kind of trends up over about 2 days, about 5%. So let's actually look and see if we got the 4 or 5% move, where that would put us approximately. So let's say we got that green dot from somewhere about here. We're about where we are now. This is an approximation. So we go look for a move up. 4% brings us back to that value area high. A little bit higher, bring you up to about the 786, but that value area high falls right inside of our red box. So we are, there's a target zone, so it would actually play out perfectly. You get your move down here. Matter of fact, if you got it from this lower side, from say this point of control, you move up, you hit 5%, right into that golden pocket, right into that red box, right into the value area high there that goes back. I'll show you this value area high. Goes all the way back to our range here. February to April of this year. So that was a value area high, point of control, and value area low. I have them, the blue, red, and blue lines extended out over here. So that's kind of what we're looking for, guys. All right, we're coming on to 8:45. Let's see if we get a trade out of this. They might just swoop it to the, ooh, yeah, they have dropped this sucker. Look at it. Fast move, 8:45 coming up here in 45 seconds. You can see it getting very, very volatile. This is where the big boys step in. 8:44, 8:45, 8:46. Right in there is when the big boys typically step in. 35 seconds until 8:45. But it looks like we've already kind of started to get this move. I think we could get a reversal here or a stronger push to the downside. We shall see. This is a no trade. We certainly do not short from here because we're already right here near our target. Here we go in 15 seconds. Let's see if we get a reaction at 8:45. Sometimes it's 8:46. Jump down to the 1 minute. This one actually happened at 8:44 so far. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. We're going to do this together. I got my Femex. I trade on Femex, by the way. Here we go, 8:45. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Trade on Femex. Check out my link in the channel description. Follow that link. Join Femex. You get up to $8,800 in bonus, free bonus using my link. 8:45, getting a reversal. Still on old VWAP here. VWAP is important. 20 seconds, gonna look for this 8:46. Sometimes that's when you see the pop. That may have got us at 8:44 with this big drop. Pretty good drop there. About a $600 drop in a minute and a half. We're well below VWAP, guys. Money flow still in the red on the 1 minute VWAP trying to come up. I don't think we take the high first, guys. If we come up to this VWAP, this yellow line right here, I'm going to look to take the short. If we come on down first, take out this CME gap, we're really, really close. I'm going to look to take the long. We should get a trade this morning. Go ahead and fire off those questions. Let me know if you're looking for this trade. Are you already in a trade? Are you waiting? Patience pays off, guys. Patience pays off. Go back to the 3 minute charts. Stochastic coming down, money flow getting thicker in the red. Looks like it's trying to pinch to the upside though. Let's zoom in here. Looks like it's trying to curve back up to the upside. Just not much follow through here, guys. Not much follow through. The bears are winning this. Probably going to come down and go ahead and take out the CME gap. We're on spot right now. We're on actually, we're on futures, but we're on Bybit. Let's flip over to the CME chart and let's take a look at that gap. Price differs on CME, so let's see where we are. Got the gap here. We have not yet filled it, so could come on down and take that now, guys. So I am not jumping in at the fill of the gap. I'm going to show you why. It's a great place. You probably get a winning quick scalp there. But I think it would be lackluster. I think you would come down. I could be wrong, but I think you would come down, fill that gap, hit the 618, come up for a lower high, and then come back down and take out this stuff. You got the daily, you got the 786, you got the daily naked point of control. If not, come all the way into the full point of control. So you may get an immediate reaction here. Maybe worth taking that trade for some of you, but I will personally wait and see if it either falls through or we get the dead cat bounce into this main target area. Now, doing it the way that I'm telling you, you may not get in every trade, and you're going to miss some trades, and that's okay. but you're going to win more trades. Unless you're quick with the take profit and the closing of your trades and profit on some of these, they can happen pretty quick and you can fall right back into this target zone. And even if you took a long here and it fell down, I mean, you could stay in your trade and go in the negative, but why? You could be, if you longed right here, right at the bounce in the target zone, you'd be making profit all the way up to this point that you were actually going in a drawdown. So there's not much point. Just wait. I think you're going to get it, even if you get the bounce first. Don't feel like you've missed out. And sometimes you will miss out, and that's okay. There will always be another trade. Keep those questions coming in the VIP chat. Let me know. Waiting. Still waiting. Okay. Got a few people in here still waiting. Anybody in a trade right now? You're in a short from 87? Great. Hey, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. I would look to take some profits if we do come into this golden pocket, though. If it were me, I would look to take some profits. Hopefully your stop loss is at break even or at least entry. Mine would be. Coming down to the golden pocket now, guys. Let's see if we get the reaction. 1 hour money flow headed out. VWAP headed down. I'm looking for lower. Even if we get the pop right here at the golden pocket, I'm still looking for lower. 12 minutes, stochastic headed straight down. Scared to try the scalping stuff. No need to be scared. That's what we're here for. You could scalp with us. Even if you don't want to scalp on your own, scalp with us. We got you covered. I'll tell you when I get out. I'll tell you when I get in. Here we go. Coming into the golden pocket. Front running it. Trying to come down. Got the vector setting in. See how that candle turned purple? This is market maker moving it. This is not folks like you and I. The market maker moves price for one reason and one reason only. Two reasons, excuse me. To go capture his liquidity and to manipulate you into moving the way he wants you to go so that he can then reverse it on you to go the opposite way. And it could be both here. He could be coming down to capture liquidity from these weekend lows here. See all this? Each one of these spikes to the downside, there's liquidity below each one. There's liquidity. Already captured this liquidity. Just got it. Did not get a swing failure pattern. So got a couple liquidity spikes down here on the weekend, even lower from last week that we didn't get captured. So we could be coming down to capture his liquidity and or manipulate you into shorting because you feel like it's about to crash, only for him to hit this target zone and rip it to the upside and leave you underwater, stuck in a losing trade to get stopped out or liquidated. So pay attention to these vector candles when you're watching. That is not folks like you and I buying or selling. I mean, of course, we have some folks like us in there buying and selling, but the overwhelming volume of that candle is by the market maker. Front run in the golden pocket a little bit here. Still looks weak, though. Still looks weak. Came down. Yeah, no bullish divergences here. Got lower lows in price and momentum, so this is probably not going to be a strong bounce here. This is just a little quick front run of the golden pocket. See all this candle's white? It is not green, neon green, or blue. That is folks like us. That is not the market maker. So that is folks like us trying to fight back, but it's a losing task. When you see price kind of really bottom, typically you're going to see market maker make the move. He has the cash. He has the volume. You're going to see a blue or green candle here when it's the real bottom. Not always. Not always. Sometimes. See right here? See how it was a bottom? Here, perfect example right here. We're on a 3-minute chart, so it wasn't a huge move. But if you see this on a larger scale, it could be a much bigger move. I mean, even this move right here was, 1.5% move. You put 10%, 20%, 30% leverage behind that. I'm not advocating 30% leverage. I'm just saying. And then you could have a pretty profitable trade. But see how you bottomed here? He brought you down with the red candle. The red vector induced you into thinking, oh gosh, we're going short. He got some of you to buy into it with this candle right here. Right, but not a lot of you. Not a lot. See, it was a smaller candle compared to his candle. And so he wanted a little more of you to come in. So he had another high volume candle, another high volume purple candle. By this time, you're convinced we're going short. Everybody shorts. Boom, he pops it with a blue candle. That means he is reversing price on you. You're screwed. When you see this, it's almost always best to cut your losses right there because he's fixing to move you up. And he didn't get the reaction he was looking for. Here you can see a bunch of candles come in. They're gray and white. That is us. We did not continue to the upside like he had hoped. So what did he do? He stepped in with another big candle here. Market maker stepped in with another big candle. Recovered his liquidity that had built up in here. But to induce you with these candles to continue going long, which you did, you and I did. I didn't. My group didn't. The ALC crew did not, but other folks did because you could see these white and gray candles. That is folks like us buying his nonsense with these green candles, thinking we're about to go long because price is moving really fast, only for him to turn around and reverse it on you and come take out the whole thing and liquidate everyone. So that is how he rolls. Pay attention to vector candles. If you don't use vector candles, you are significantly behind, especially in the scalping game. I've put out a couple videos containing vector candles, but I'm going to do an entire vector candle video. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. I'll do a whole video about it so you can really grasp the concept of it. But this entire move down, first of all, let's see how we know what he's about to do. Kind of trading sideways here, right? We're on the 3 minute. Kind of trading sideways here. Look on the 3 minute. We typically scalp on the 6-3 and 1 minute. Day trade, 15 minute, 1 hour. 4 hour, swing trade, 4 hour, daily, weekly, things like that. So look right here, all this chop, 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 chop. Right? This is all sideways all morning long. All this chop started here about 3 o'clock in the morning. Finally, he got enough of the chop, stepped on in right here, 8:30, exact market open. Tried to induce you, boom, thinking price was going to go up. Everybody started longing. Everybody said, oh, U.S. market's open, we're longing, except the ALC crew, because I told you not to long that open. I told you at 8:30 they're going to move it in a direction, and we're going to turn it around from that because we almost always do. And sure enough, he induced you right here, not you, the other yous, the guys on the other channels. Trust me, they went long at 8:30, and if they were quick enough, they might have captured a little bit of profit here, but we knew the real move was coming afterwards. So he induced folks to go long in these two green candles, only to immediately turn around and bring it to the back downside, stop out, and liquidate everybody who went long early at U.S. market open because they got excited and saw this quick move. We know better than that. We've been doing this too long. And look, don't be mad at the market maker. The market maker is your friend. If you understand, actually he's your enemy. But if you understand your enemy, you can counter trade him. So you know his moves. You just have to understand what he's doing, why he's doing. And we do that through the vector candles. So we saw this coming. I told you to the downside. I was hoping to possibly get a little scalp in here if we came up to the VWAP, but we front ran it just a little bit. That would have been a great trade to the downside. Now we're just kind of seeing where he wants to take price now. I do think he's coming lower. Let me check other charts. Let's see what we did on the FEMEX charts. I don't even have this marked out. Let's go to the Binance chart. See if we front ran that golden pocket on Binance. Front ran. Did I say front ran? Front ran. I can't even see that good. We're going to have to zoom in on that. It's pretty dang close. Okay, we did front run it just barely by about $5. So we did front run the golden pocket. Getting a little bit of bounce here. We probably took it on some exchanges. Let's check the Coinbase exchange. Coinbase has a lot of volume. It's a very well respected chart. A lot of people don't use it because it's spot trading, and you know us in the futures trading, we try to follow futures trading accounts, but Coinbase is very well respected. Front ran right there. Did I say front ran again? Front ran it. We'll come back for that, guys, at some point. Moving to the upside now, though, still no trade. A lot of guys take this trade, and that's great. You'll win some of these. It just is what it is. You'll win some, but eventually you're going to lose, and you're going to blow up your whole account. So it's best to wait for the real trade, the quality trade, and it's okay to lose some. Vector Candle, my man, West Coast. What's up, brother? Where are you at on the West Coast? Are you really on the West Coast? Is that just your name? Where are you at? It's best to take the more reliable trades. That's what we look for. And we profit on this channel, so. I used to jump into trades willy-nilly. I'd see a vector candle come up. I'd jump on in. This doesn't look like a tradable move here. This little bitty move. Vancouver, British Columbia. Wow. What time is it up there? I guess I could look it up. But you're here. I figured I would just ask you. Nice little move up here. If we come into this, I don't think this is a strong move because we don't see any vectors coming in here. This is folks like us moving the market, trying to fight back, trying to move price a little bit. So if we come up in here to this vector candle, I'm going to look for a reaction. If we get the reaction, I might take a short here. Just kind of watching it, guys. I don't even know if we make it up that high. $7 a.m. Is it cold there? I'm in Mississippi. I woke up, it was 40 degrees, but it's going to be 80 this afternoon. So we get like 30s and 40s in the morning to 80 in the afternoon. A great Thanksgiving weather. Final rejection before the VWAP. This filled 50% of the vector. We'll talk about that too. Almost all vectors get filled at least 50%, if not 100%. Most of them 100, but I don't know the stat, but I would venture to say it's at least 99% of them get filled at some point to the 50% mark. Filled 50% of the vector. Now moving back to the downside, we're going to look for our CME gap fill here. If we do reverse from here, I'm going to look for a push up in the VWAP. I'm going to look for a reaction there, guys. So stay with me. Let's see if we get one of these in the next few minutes, and we'll take this trade live together. Yeah. No, I eat mostly high protein. I eat a pretty clean diet. I mean, I probably eat the caveman diet. Carnivore, I call it the caveman diet. I eat like meat and more meat and more meat and the occasional potatoes. Yeah, I don't eat too much junk. I do go on my little spurts where I'll have donuts and honey buns and stuff like that. I'll do that sometimes for a couple weeks. I'll get on my little kick and then I tighten it back up. Most of the year, I'm just like meat. Like I probably ate meat 5 or 6 times yesterday, and I don't think I ate anything else. A protein shake after a workout, and it was just meat, all meat. Having deer roast today and some mashed potatoes, real potatoes. Never the fake stuff. We stay away from as much processed food as we can. But we got the deer meat, deer roast cooking in the crock pot today. Got a little hunting in down here. All right, guys, moving up towards VWAP. May not get a trade on the stream today, but we will definitely get a trade today at some point. I do believe that either the green box or the red box up here. Let me zoom back out for you so you can see them again. I'll show you these. This isn't giving away too much info. That's what I'm looking for the day. One of these 3 trades, if not all 3 trades. I have right here on this middle one, I have a quick TP at point of control, which is this red line. If we come down to this 618 and bounce, I'm going to take quick profit because I don't think we're going to hold here. If we come down there, I'm going to show you why. I've got a green box here just because it's a very bounceable zone. This would be a quick take profit. If we do come into the golden pocket and bounce point of control, I mean, that's a 1.5% trade. Add some leverage behind that. The way I'll leverage trade, I can make 1,500 bucks on that in just a few minutes if we get the good reaction there. But I don't think it's going to hold. If you get trapped under this point of control again, you're probably going to come down. So you come up here, get trapped under this point of control. You're probably going to come back down here, take out this 786, come into the value area low, but I don't think you even stop here. You come down for this liquidity spike here before reversing to the upside. See the low from last week, never taken out. So I don't think this holds if you come down. You probably get a good reaction, but come on down. So I'm going to quick TP here, whereas these others, I'll probably ride it all the way back up before I take profit. Of course, I'll take a look somewhere along the way and see what it looks like, but probably going to take profit quick on this middle one. I mean, it could ride to the top side all the way, and I could miss out on good profit. I'm not going to close the trade. I'm just going to take profit, move stop loss above this golden pocket to my entry, and see if we get more. If not, I'll come get stopped out. I'll look for the trade down here below this liquidity spike. Coming up towards VWAP now, guys. If we get the reaction off of VWAP, let me show you what I'm looking for. A 3-minute zoom in here. So what I'm looking for is a spike into VWAP, take out this wick right here, swing failure pattern, so something like that into VWAP, take out that wick, a quick reversal to the downside, and then we're going to come in and take the CME gap. Will we get it? I don't know. But if we do, and we close this 3-minute candle, I might even go to the 1-minute candle. We'll see. If it immediately turns around with a vector candle, I'll probably go into the trade immediately. If it turns around with a gray candle, I might watch it for a second and look for the candle close below VWAP. No trade yet. It could come down. Let me show you another thing, guys. When you're throwing a fib on, and this works for any time frame, generally, of course, your higher time frames are more reliable, but this can work for any time frame. But look, so fib on just this local move since the U.S. market opened, the high to low. Now let me throw on the 886 fib. You don't hear folks talk about the 886 much. If you touch the 886, you almost always, this stat is probably closest to 100% as it is, you almost always come back and take out whatever high that was. So here we go. Got some vectors. So this is market maker. We're on the 1 minute. So 1 minute's not as powerful as a 15 or hour or daily, but market maker is trying to induce people to go long here. He's trying to make you think he's fixing to pop this sucker to the upside. In reality, he's probably about to take this high and reverse it on you. Maybe not. Doesn't always work that way. It depends if he's got enough liquidity built up by now. If he does, you're fixing to see this immediate pop. Take out VWAP, take out the high, come back below, close the 1 minute candle below, and we're in our short. All right, guys, if we get the reaction here, let's see if we get the reaction. Getting the SFP, guys, and we're short. Okay, we are in our short. Stop loss above the high, 0.5% above the high. So we have a stop loss right here, just above this last high here. See the last highs I'm tracing out to the left? These highs, we're in a short. We're trying to fight VWAP, trying to hold it. We could come SFP these, but we're just above these at 87.050 on a stop loss. We are shorting. We are short, guys. Short. Losing VWAP. Got the SFP live on the trade right here. Hit the 886. You can see it hit the 886 right here. Came down a little, then came back to follow through with the 886. Just as predicted. Watching the trade. Watching the trade. See what Market Cypher's telling us. Stochastic coming down on the 1 minute. Bear divs on the 1 minute. Still in the trade. Sorry guys, managing my trade a little bit over here. Did you take this trade with me, guys? Let me know if you're in it. We're scalping here. Looking for a move back down, at least to the bottom of the VWAP range. But really probably coming down to fill the CME gap. We'll take profit before that along the way. Might hit a little TP1 now. I like to take profit. Why not? I like to get in, get some profit. A lot of guys will let these ride. And believe me, a lot of these guys get stopped out a lot more than you think they do. They just don't show them. We show all our trades. Winners, losers. You didn't take it. Cat didn't take it. Why not? Why not? I know you're afraid to scalp, but we're doing it together. Moving up above VWAP. Hope we got that little TP1 in already. I think we're still in a good trade here, though. Let's check the 3 minutes. Got some bear divs here on the 3 minutes. Trying to hold VWAP, but it's going to lose it. Money flow trying to come into the green on the 3 minute. Money flow coming back down on the 1 minute. We're looking for our move now. We're looking for our move to the downside, guys. I hope you took this trade. Looking at the VIP chat. Yep. We got a couple in there. Took the trade. Outstanding. John's in. Moving to the downside, we got a winning trade here, guys. We're going to go ahead and move. Max is in. We're going to go ahead and move our stop loss into profit here. Moving down. Here we go. I'm moving stop loss into profit. 86,310. Boom. Stop loss into profit. Come back up. I get stopped out. So what? Even if it goes lower, we made profit on the trade that we called in advance and we're looking for. Jane got in. Good. Here we go. Trying to stop us out. Not quite. And stopped out. 86,310. Stopped out. Hang on, guys. I'm going to see if I can. I'm not good at this screenshot and stuff. A lot of you guys can stay in this trade. You are still in a good trade. We're still going lower. I just do what I do. I just do what I do. I like to get in and get out, and I'm looking for the bigger trade for the week. So we're going to ride to the downside. I'm calling the move to the downside or the upside. You know the trades I'm looking for. But this is the big trade, okay? That was just a little scalp trade. I'm going to pull up the ticker here for you in a minute so you can see. I got to get on my phone to do that. But this is the bigger trade that I'm going to let ride to the downside when we come in. We're going to look for this trade into the CME gap, into the daily naked point of control, 786 point of control. This is the one that I will not take such a quick profit on, okay? But we're right here dancing around the middle of the range. Really, this VWAP was not my target. It was a quick play target that we made some money off of. Matter of fact, we made $1,300 on this trade. I'm about to show it to you. Of course, I'm trading with a $10,000 account on 44x leverage. That's just for my scalps. I don't do that on my swing trades. More like a 20x leverage, 10x, just depends on how confident I am in the trade. But you can see the red box and green box. These are the trades that I'm looking for. We're in the middle here, just top. This is really a no trade zone for most people. The only reason I took this VWAP trade is I know exactly how the U.S. market open reacts. And so I knew this trade. I take it almost every single morning, Monday through Friday. I know what to look for. I know what it's going to do. It's quick, easy money. Otherwise, this would, if it was any other time of the day, if this was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, this is a no trade for me. I don't mess with it. I wait for the more reliable, higher probability trades. This is not one of them. But it is a U.S. market open. And if you're watching the vector candles, I'm going to try to pull this up for you. Hang on one second, guys. All right. Let's see if I can pull this up here. Bear with me 1 second. I don't really know what that beeping is. Let me know how you're doing on your trade, guys. Some of you still in it. How's it looking? All right, still in it, okay. Sorry, I'm terrible about this Phoenix. Somebody knows how to get these screenshots of the winning trades on the PC version of Phoenix. Let me know. I don't know how to do it. I only know how to do it on my phone. So I have to go get it on my phone. I have to screenshot it. I have to send it to me. And then I have to post it for you guys. So if anybody knows a better way to do that, let me know. But here we go. You can see the Anthony Lee trade. We jumped in this trade, 86.578, closed at 86.310, 13.64% on 44%. Good trade. Hang on 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. So if you're still in this trade, you're still good. We're still headed down. Still headed down, guys. I'm still with you for a few more minutes here. Sorry, I just got another text. I'm about to have to go pick up my turkey. I'm telling you, Central Barbecue Turkey, if you're ever in the Memphis area, especially around Thanksgiving time, I don't know if they do them the rest of the year. I've never actually been to Memphis. But this turkey is fantastic. All right, guys, headed down. Headed down. See this vector that he induced you too long with? These two vector candles, only to turn it around and bring it back down. We're going to come recover these. Come into the CME gap, probably today at some time. I've got to run, guys. I thank you for joining me on this trade. I hope you got in. Your stop loss by this point should be in profit. I know a lot of you closed it out with me, made a little bit of money. I know it was a quick, small trade. We're looking for these West Coast. Let me get to you real quick. West Coast has always stayed away from U.S. Open. I'll try and trade it now. You just showed the patterns. Yeah, great. I'm glad you are. As a matter of fact, most mornings I'm going to try to trade the U.S. Open live. So come back and tune in. I'm going to try to trade it live. This is an easy trade almost every day. The key is to not jump the gun at that 8:30. It doesn't always work, but 4 out of 5 days a week it works. Now, this week's going to be a little squirrely. The market is closed. U.S. market is closed on Thanksgiving Thursday, and then they have a short session on Friday. So I don't know that we'll get the same type of reactions or price action on Friday. It's a short session, but a lot of folks are off work. A lot of folks travel. The reaction is it's not going to be as predictable as usual. So we will still try to do it on Friday morning if we can. I don't know if we can. I hate to put you in a bad trade. I will never put you in what I think is going to be a bad trade. So if I'm taking the trade with you, it's because I believe in this trade. And we have a very high success rate. I'll show you my trades, the winners and the losers. But U.S. market open, as long as you treat it as a quick scalp, high leverage, no, use the leverage you're comfortable with. High leverage for me, quick scalp, in and out, done. Then look for my longer day trades. That's what I do. So we got it in today. We made $1,300 in what, about 2 minutes? No problem. It's 9:20 in the morning. I'm $1,300. The day could be over. I could do whatever I want to do, which I'm going to. But I'm also going to look for these longer day trades that we have marked out. So look for those trades. If I take them, I will post it in my VIP Discord. If I take these trades, I'll let you know when I take it, where I set my stop, what I'm looking for a TP. So join the VIP Discord. Go to anthonyleecrypto.com. Join here. Subscribe to my channel. You can find the free Discord and the paid Discord. I give you all sorts of goodies in there. But follow along with us. If you're still in this trade, great. I would move your stop loss if it were me somewhere around 86,250, just so you can get stopped out in some profit. Because I don't look for this to be a big, huge downtrending move. Now, you could come down. You probably will come lower. But I like these quick scalps in the morning. And then wait till you come lower and then take the bigger trade to the upside. So join the VIP Discord, guys, and I will see you back tomorrow morning.